Hey, how's it going, guys? TND coming back at you. So Season 19 will be here before you know it, and that means a whole new slate of seasonal artifact mods. These 25 temporary armor ornaments have the potential to completely shape the way you play Destiny 2 over the next 3 months. So anytime Bungie gives us the inside scoop on what's coming down the line is pretty sweet, helping you plan out which weapons to get ready to go when the new patch goes live on Tuesday. So let's dive in and see what we're working with here. The latest This Week at Bungie blog post was a thick boy, with the team going over a bunch of changes to exotics as well as specific weapon archetypes seeing buffs and nerfs next season. The part we're going to be talking about today, however, is this little section regarding the upcoming artifact mods. First up are the weapons getting anti-champion mods, which usually includes a bunch of primary weapons as well as a special or two. Looking at what's listed in the TWAB and based on which of these currently have artifact mods already this past season, I would levy a guess to say we'll be getting unstoppable hand cannons, anti-barrier bows and pulse rifles, plus overload scouts and ARs and SMGs as a combo mod like a couple seasons ago. I think these 5 mods will make up the first column of the artifact like they usually do. Unstoppable grenade launchers have been a thing before, specifically back in Season 14 when it cost a whopping 7 energy. Bit of a steep price, but could be worth it considering there is no shortage of strong GLs in the game right now. Now here's where things start to get interesting, as they mention, quote, giving some love to Stasis, which you know I'm loving. I don't hate myself enough to play PvP regularly, so Stasis is a-okay in my book. To go along with this, expect a couple mods focused on origin trait buffing as well as another combo resist mod, maybe including Stasis by chance, plus a few assorted dexterity, loader, and ammo finder mods like usual. It sounds like Bungie will be breaking the mold this season a bit, as it looks like we'll be getting a couple of armor mods that simply buff stats in addition to the usual slate of +5, +10 mods we have all the time. Would certainly be interesting to see how much of a stat increase we're talking about, considering resilience and mobility are pretty important stats to build crafting. If you've watched any of my build crafting videos, you know that bonus stats through armor mods are typically pretty rare, so next season it might be easier than ever to get those 100 stat builds. I don't know about you, but I smell another build crafting god coming down the road. Oh, and something about airborne effectiveness? I don't know, I'm allergic to PvP. This brings us to the star of our show, the 5th column mods. These are the guys that can completely break a meta for months at a time in both good and bad ways. First up is the return of Breach and Clear, a mod that we've seen before back in Season of the Splicer where it cost a whopping 9 energy. Say RIP to your class items now. This mod last existed back when folks were using Anarchy with double slug shotguns to nuke raid bosses, so here's hoping we get that kind of firepower to work with once again. They do add in the caveat that this will be specifically with Void 3.0, so that could either mean that the debuff only activates with Void grenade launchers, or maybe it only buffs Void weapons. I don't know, stay tuned to find out. Returning also is the mod Lucent Finisher. Heavy ammo economy becomes very important very fast in endgame content, so much so that most teams needed at least 2 players on Aeons just to have a shot at War Priest DPS on contest mode. Lucent Finisher allows for more heavy ammo generation overall, which is great for weapons like Anarchy that suffer from poor ammo reserves. It's basically Aeons, but better, because you get heavy ammo and so does your teammates. Huge mod for endgame content. I love having it back. Finally, it sounds like Bungie has added a mod to incentivize players even more to build into running weapons that match their subclass. The mod is called Monochromatic Maestro, and honestly, even if it's something like a base 10% buff to matching weapons, that's gonna be huge for everything from ad clearing loadouts all the way to raid boss DPS loadouts. Sounds like I'll be making a lot more monochromatic build videos in the near future, so make sure to subscribe so you don't miss them when they come out. The newest season of Destiny 2, which, spoilers, is totally a Rasputin themed season, go dust off that Ikelos SMG now, launches on Tuesday, December 6th. Let me know in the comments what are the types of videos you like to see when a new season launches. I do have a community Discord server where me and my gang of nerds hang out and talk about movies, gaming, and generally all things nerd. You are more than welcome to come join us. Links are in the description below. Anyway, that's all from me for now, y'all. Happy hunting, Guardians.